The Leafs come into Vegas and win 6-3. Let's talk about everything that happened from the Anderson not freezing the puck to Johnsson's injury to the Leafs power play finally doing something. Let's talk about it. So, again, Leafs win 6-3. Big storyline has to be Auston Matthews and his 100th NHL career goal. Actually, he gets his 101th as well. We'll talk about it. Auston Matthews with a big 3-point night. But yeah, let's go over all of that. Doing this live, but it will be pre-recorded, posted on the channel. But yeah, let's talk about and go over the game summary. Matthews doing his interview right now because I am doing this right as it happened. Shots to finish were 43 in favor of Toronto, 33 in favor of the Golden Knights. So let's talk about it. So 43 for the Leafs, 33 for the Golden Knights. The Golden Knights did push back with shots later in this game. I think they were trying to come back. They obviously tied it up 3-3. The Leafs kind of carried it out after that in the third. So let's go over the game summary here. So the opening goal was Johnson on the power play. So you saw the point shot from Gardner. Johnson with a high tip. Fleury had no chance on that. That was just a tip. You see the screen. Johnson with a huge power play goal. You know Johnson's been on a tear lately. Kind of unfortunate what happened to him later in the game. Then Vegas, Toronto up 1-0. This is obviously when I talk about it, it kind of pisses me off. Anyways, Anderson freezes the puck. The ref yelling at him to move it. Gardner behind him. He gives it. Riley Smith is right on his tail. Puts it into the slot. Stastny is there. And as Anderson does get back into his net, he doesn't get shaped up for it and beats Anderson 1-1. Second goal from Vegas. Lindbergh coming in hot on the left wing. Beats Anderson, puts the Vegas Golden Knights up 2-1. Leafs would respond soon after with a Matthews shot in the slot. Kind of off the left circle. High shot off of Patty Marleau to tie it up 2-2. And then again, shortly after that, Auston Matthews on that left side beats Fleury, and Fleury was like standing up pretty tall. It went right through his 5-hole. Auston Matthews' 100th NHL career goal put the Leafs up 3-2. That's how it would go into the third period. Vegas would then tie it up. A point shot from Merrill made it really smart. Kind of faked off the shot and got it to William Karlsson, who deflected it in 3-3. Then the 4-3 goal. Again, for me, the goals that were scored by the Leafs were like really nice goals tonight. So the fourth goal, was it Auston? Who scored the fourth goal? Marner scored the last goal. The other goal was scored by... We're at 3-2. Why am I drawing a blank here? I feel like I might need help from the chat. Oh, and then it was Riley. Sorry, it was Riley. Then it was Matthews with was 101 to put up 5-3. So it was that seeing eye shot from Riley to put them up 4-3. So that was one of them. I think Hyman was just screening Fleury, and then Riley with the seeing eye shot beats Fleury, and then Matthews with the fifth goal. It was more of an insurance goal, and then a short-handed Connor Brown on the 2-on-1 to Marner to put him up 6-3. So let's talk about the key things. So obviously Auston Matthews, he's had a huge career so far. A guy that could be the captain for the Leafs. I obviously have my arguments for Riley, but again, a huge game for Auston Matthews, 3-point night. A guy that we obviously want to see do well. A guy that's had injury problems, but he comes into this game, gets this milestone, and is a big reason why the Leafs pull out the dub. First period, Anderson was keeping them in it big time. I think Leafs obviously outshot them, but Golden Knights were pushing back. Could have been a tie game at that point. But the mistake by Anderson, for me, frustrates me because of fans and just the explanation behind it. NHL.com, the rule, I can pull it up right now if I want, but anyways, regardless. NHL.com rule basically states that if there's no player checking in on the goalie, then, and the ref directly states, release the puck, move the puck, then it's under the ref's own discretion to make a call. For me, fans were just pissing me off because they're saying on that play he could have got a penalty. Regardless, the ref was saying to move it. If the ref could honestly go out after the play was done and give Anderson a penalty for freezing that puck, that is so on the ref. It's so far gone that it would be on the ref that it just boggles my mind. So, for people to say, yeah, it's a ref's instinct to say, move it, move it. If Anderson frees that puck and you want to roll it back, Riley Smith was right on his tail, and Gardner was behind the net for communication. That puck should have not been moved. People saying that it was on the ref, okay, maybe it was on the ref, but if you've played hockey, it's just the ref's instinct to go, move it, move it. Anderson was also hesitating for a while there. If he had frozen the puck right away, none of that would have happened. It was the hesitation first and the ref saying move it, then he released the puck, Riley Smith, Sassy, boom, goal. So for me, I just think that was kind of nonsense. Moving on to the Johnsson injury, I don't see a suspension coming here. To me, it was a dirty play, yes. I'm just comparing it to other situations. Malkin only getting a game for the swing of the stick. I think we've seen a lot worse that hasn't gone suspension to a suspension, I mean. So, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a suspension. I think it was definitely a dirty play. I, in a sense, agree with what Kyprios was saying. It was not a knee to knee, so maybe the league doesn't evaluate it that way. But regardless, to me, I think it was a dirty play. If he got a fine or a game suspension, I won't be utterly surprised, but I don't think he'll get a suspension. But just to finish it off, I think the Leafs handled their game really well in the third period. They obviously gave up 2 penalties, which wasn't ideal. But regardless, they killed those off, and I think the Leafs played a really good game. I think obviously mental errors in that second period can cost the team, but I think the Vegas Golden Knights had a lot of pushbacks that the Leafs handled well, and the Leafs also managed to get 43 shots. So again, another game where the offense was obviously pushing a talented goalie, Marc-Andre Fleury. The Leafs pull out their 6-3 victory, so it's a huge win. And thank you so much for watching. Again, guys, subscribe, like, and comment. Peace out.